नमस्ते फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से वेलकम। फ्रेंड्स, बैंक पेंशन अपडेशन केस एमसी सिंगला 20 नवंबर 2024 को सुप्रीम कोर्ट में लगा है और इसके बारे में हमारे सारे पेंशनर साथी बहुत ही आशान्वित हैं और उनकी क्यूरीज हैं कि क्या संभावना है, क्या हो सकता है, क्या लीगल प्ले है। इन सब बारे में जानने के लिए उत्सुक रहते हैं और इस संबंध में इंडियन ओवरसीज बैंक के श्री विजय राघवन आर ने इस बारे में अपना एक क्लेरिफिकेशन, अपनी बातें रखी हैं। बैंक रिटायरीज आर कीनली अवेटिंग द सुप्रीम कोर्ट डिसीजन in the pivotal late MC Singla case. Several bank retirees have asked me to clarify the legal arguments supporting pension updation for bank retirees. This overview addresses key legal points that could bolster the case for pension revision. First point, pension as a right as established in the Nakara judgment. Pension is neither a bounty nor a matter of grace depending upon the sweet bill of the employer, nor an ex gratia payment. It is a payment for the past services rendered. Second point, कि pension payment is governed by specific regulations, not the discretion of banks or the Indian Bank Association. Those entitled under these rules can claim it is a matter of right. Third point, a statutory right to pension under the Bank Employees Pension Regulations 1995. Retirees have a statutory right to pension. Pension rules are statutory in character. Fourth, grievances over non-compliance with pension scheme. The pensioner are aggrieved as pension is not paid as per the provisions of Bank Employees Pension Scheme 1995. According to Regulation 35(1) of the Bank Employees Pension Scheme 95, pension should be updated as per the formula in Appendix 1. The argument that this applies only to retirees from January 86 to October 87 is flawed. A. Regulation 37 mandates dearness relief based on the rates in Appendix. Second, while Appendix 2 specifies DR calculations for retirees between 86 and 93, DR is updated with each wage revision for later retirees without amendments to the pension scheme. Appendix 2 specifies that DR on basic pension shall be paid for the retirees between 86 to 93 based every rise and fall of 4 points over 600 points in the All India Average Consumer Price Index for industrial worker in the series 90/60 equal to 100. B. Bank retirees retired during subsequent period are paid DR with the base points updated during every wage revision. Without applying this argument that the DR will be paid only in accordance with the formula given in Appendix 2. Bank retirees are paid DR with change of base points in accordance with the DA applicable to the employees. C. Moreover, retirees retired during 12th bipartite period from 1st November 22, All India Consumer Price Index for industrial workers based series is shifted to 2060 to 100 equal to 100 without any amendments to the Bank Employees Pension Scheme 1995. Fifth, residual provisions aligning with the Central Civil Services Regulation 56 specifies that in case of doubt, corresponding provisions of the Central Civil Service Rules 72 may be referenced. CCS retirees receive periodic pension revisions and all retirees are treated uniformly regarding DR without varying criteria based on the retirement date. 6. RBI President for Pension Revision, the Reserve Bank of India, has revised the pension for its retirees updating it with a notional 10% increase, a loading factor for retirees from various periods. A similar approach applying 10% loading factor should be considered for bank retirees across different bipartite settlements merging DR with the basic pension. 7th, legal grounds for pension updation. Apart from the statutory provisions in bank employees pension regulations, the need to update, revise the pension of retirees emerge on account of the following legal grounds. A. Arbitrary division by cut-off dates. The Supreme Court has ruled that retirees should not be divided by arbitrary cut-off dates for the benefits. Currently, DR for bank retirees is calculated based on two different CPI base, indicates 1960 equal to 100 for those who retired before November 22 and 2060 is equal to 100 for those who retired after. B. Discrimination within a homogeneous class of pensioners are a homogeneous class and should not be divided by different DR bases. Courts have previously recognized pensioner as a single class. Differing calculation based on two separate CPI bases create inequality among the pensioners. C. Micro-classification and the discriminatory DR calculation. Pensioners should not be micro-classified for DR calculations using distinct index base year and DR slab system. The current differentiation in DR calculation methods among retirees is discriminatory. The calculation of DR for one class is based on the slab system, rise and every fall of the 4 points, and for other class of the pensioner, it is based on the moment of every second decimal point over 123.03 points of the CPI 2016. 8. Eliminating pension class inequality. To remove the anomaly of two classes among pensioners for making DR payment, updation of pension for retirees retired during various periods is imperative. The basic pension of all retirees regardless of their retirement period should be updated. This can be done by merging DR with basic pension and applying a 10% load as used in RBI's formula. 9th point, legal entitlement for timely pension updation. Given these points, bank retirees have a strong legal entitlement to timely pension updates. This right has been unjustly delayed. 10th, cost considerations for pension updation. Legal rights should be upheld and reinstated without regard to cost consideration, as this is essential to ensure justice. The financial implication should not be an impediment, as banks have a legal obligation to make additional contributions to pension funds when necessary based on actuarial assessments. Moreover, the current strength of the bank pension fund, which is robust, suggests that the cost of updating pensions would not unduly broaden it is, as banks are well positioned to support as and when required. Vijay Raghavan R. Thank you friends. Namaste.